Lesson 110 is called Dividing by Multiples of 10. I hope you are excited. This is one of this is one of the last few long division lessons that you get in this book, and it is simultaneously one of the trickier ones. The nice thing is, your long division steps remain the same. The difficult piece is that you are now going to be dividing by a multiple of 10, which means something like 20, 30, 40, or 50. Now I'm going to show you a few tricks to help you do this, but want you to remember, you will still do your same long division steps. You're still going to divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. All your steps remain the same. It's just using larger numbers. So my advice to you, aside from the tricks I'm about to give you, take your time. It can seem a little bit tricky, but if you take your time and just think about the estimation piece that I'm going to show you, there's a way to approach it and be very successful. And that's my goal for you today. So let's jump into the concept. And I like how they introduce it, because what you're going to get is you're going to get problems like 72 divided by 20. Okay? So what they want you to do is they want you to think just with the 2 and the 7. They just want you to think about that, because you're trying to figure out how many times 20 can go into 72, which really means you're trying to figure out how many 20s there are in 70, which is a lot like how many 2s there are in 7. The next page is going to show you the format piece of it, what that looks like, because fourth graders sometimes think, because we're doing this 20, kind of doing this mental piece of the 2 into 7, that they would put a 3 right above that. But what you would actually want to do, because you're dividing into 72, you would want to go 20 into 72 is 3, because 2 can go into 7 3 times. The next slide I'm going to show you shows the next couple steps with that, but that's how you get started. So, like I said in that last slide, we were going 20 into 72, and we estimated that 2 can go into 7 3 times. Notice, though, that they say this is correct to put the 3 over the 72. Because we are doing 2 digits here, we need to think 2 digits here. 20 can go into 72 3 times. The reason you don't want to put that here, notice they say this is not correct. 20 cannot go into 7 3 times. 20 can go into 72 3 times. We're not dividing into 7, we're dividing into 72. So, what that will look like from there is 20 can't go into 7, but 20 can go into 72 3 times. 3 times 20 is 60. 2 minus 0 is 2. 7 take away 6 is 1. Since I can't bring anything else down, I stop, and I now have a remainder. I have 3 with a remainder of 12. So just like we were doing before, notice that that way of writing that answer is just the same as we have been doing. The example that they're going to do is 127 divided by 30. I'm going to zoom in on what they did here. So same idea, 30 can't go into 1. 30 also can't go into 12. But 30 can go into 127. And so just for a second, I'm going to mentally block out the 0 there and the 7 there. And just think, how many times could 3 go into 12? And once I've got that, which is 4, I would put my 4 above the 7, because remember, I'm going 30 into 127, and I would put my 4 there. 4 times 30 is 120. 7 take away 0 is 7. 2 minus 2 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. I can't bring anything else down, so I stop and put that 7 as my remainder. 4 with a remainder of 7 as my answer. So really, like I said, it's the difficult piece here for fourth graders tends to be remembering to estimate your division, but then also putting these numbers in the correct spot. Those are your two keys to success. You've been doing long division all year. You're tired of me talking about it. You're sick of it, and I know it. So I will trade you not doing a ton of more talking about it for you putting your answers in the right spot.